Hello, welcome back to the channel. Little quick one about how to store your filament. Now, the way I store my filament, a lot of people, especially in America, 3D printing in America seems to have gone mad. Every single channel I see on YouTube at the moment, mainly is based in America. They all seem to have them on the walls in these racks out in the open. Filament, not so much PLA, but the other types of filament, PETG, ABS, PC, polycarbonate, are very prone to moisture. It can not only take moisture in, but it can also release moisture into the air, which is probably bad for your nasal passages, etc. Bad for your health if you've got it indoors. Now, I come up with another method of storing my filament. Now, if you've got a little studio, spare room that you don't use for other bits and pieces, fine. You'd have or workshop. You'd have a dedicated room for your 3D printer. You'd have your filament on the wall on one of these racks, and then you can dry it out when you go to use it. PLA you don't need to dry out, but you've got to remember that there's moisture in the air and there's moisture in the filament. Not only can the filament take moisture in, it can release moisture at the same time, and it may not be bad for your health. Now, I did initially print these out, but this room in here inside our house is used for other bits and pieces, not just for 3D printing. I did print these out, and the idea was to have these on the wall with two 1-inch rods. A lot of people, a lot of channels you'll watch will have these on the wall with two 1-inch rods. I think you can get a 1-inch dowel or metal or wooden rod, keep your filament out in the open, which is fine if it's in steel packets. It's fine if you're going to dry it out and stuff like that. I happened upon these boxes, which I think is a much better idea. It keeps them nice and safe and sealed. I'll put a link below if you're in the UK, and if you're in America, you may be able to find a similar. They're not the biggest, strongest box in the world, but if you're in America or another country, you may be able to find a similar box. If I put a link to these in the UK, an affiliated link, so if you use that link, you buy these boxes, I earn a couple of pounds, a couple of pence out of it extra. You pay no more, but these boxes are pretty good size. It's a polytime. Anyway, you get two for, in the UK, you get two for £19.95, so it's about £10 a box. You can probably find them cheaper elsewhere if you shop around, but these ones, I'll show you what they fit perfectly. So, and it's got a clicky lid like so, so you've got a lid there, it clicks, but it's not a massive tight shut lid, but if you stack them, they stack alright, they stack nice and neat. The label peels off, which is, I mean, you can have them around that way. They're see-through is what you want to be able to see your filament. This label peels off quite nicely actually, which makes a change for sticky labels. So that peels off lovely. We'll get rid of that. So I'll show you, bring you around here. I think it fits five filaments side by side. They're not the strongest box in the world. You need to put them on a shelf, but if you have them on a shelf, you can stack them. All your pastel colours, your greys, your blacks, etc. So let me show you how they fit in there. Look, I'll bring the camera around and we'll load one up. Excuse the noise in the background. That's printing another little job there. That's another video. So there you go. I'm going to put all my pastels in this one, for instance. That's just a nice height. It's a nice width if you look. It's like a cream pink. These are for like vases or vases, as they say in America. They fit quite nice in there. There you go. 5 in there. Any old desiccant you got, I've got some desiccant coming through the post. Any desiccant left over in your bags, throw them in the back. Helps them dry out. Alright, so you've got 5 in there, fit nice and neat. We'll put the lid on. Where's the lid? Lid goes on. And it clicks shut. Like so. There you go, nice and neat and sealed. It's quite sealed quite well there. I'll just watch this change colours now. This is another job I'm doing. Hopefully goes from black to white. And if I lift the other one up, I'll show you the other one I've done already. I'll stack nice and neat on top there. There you go, I've got my blacks and greys in there. And I'll tell you what is nice as well, which is a bonus. That peels off nice. I've got a few more coming through the post, so you can stack them up nice and neat on the shelf. I was meant to be printing another colour, hopefully it will start printing white. That's the plan anyway. Right, another video. I'll link to that one at the end of this video. There you go. 5 in a box, so it's easy to count. Everyone knows they're 5 times the table. 5, 10. I've got a few more coming through the post. They're sealed up, and you can put desiccant in the back there. Get nice and sealed and dry from the elements. And also, if you've got any in your packets, you can keep them in the packets as well, or you can take them out of the packets. But really nice and neat way to store them, I think. You can put that on the shelf. Take it back when you need them. As I say, you can label them up if you want the colours, or you can just, like I say, put your pastels in one box, your greys and blacks in another, whites in another. As I say, nice and neat. They stack on top of each other, 5 per box, which is a nice round number for anyone like me that's no good at maths. You put your different colours in there. You can put your desiccant in there. If you can buy some desiccant granules, you can buy the packets. You get the packets with your sealed bags. They may be even spent already. They may be used up. But you can buy some desiccant packets, or you can buy desiccant in a jar, put it in some printed out boxes and put it inside there if you want. Keep it nice and dry. PLA is not so important, but with the other ones, like I say, polycarbonate, ABS and PETGs and stuff like that, you need to keep dry, certainly. But it's a really nice method of storing them. I think it's nice and neat. They stack nice and neat. I think sometimes if you've got a workshop and you've got the racking on your wall, it's fine. But honestly, this method's great. You can see through there, nice and clear. A little bit finished, but it should be all right. I'm well happy. I've got, I think I've got 4 more coming, 2 more. I think I've got 4 more coming through the post. Well, that'll be me done then. I'm gonna put me spares. I've got 4 more coming through, so I'll probably unwrap all my spools of filament and put them all in there nice and neat, all different colours, greys, blacks, pastels, red, blues, whites, etc. And they've got some spare empty spools. I might put some spare empty spools in some of these as well. As I say, you can see through them, they're clear as you like, so they're really, really nice. In my opinion, it's one of the better ways to store your filament. Up to you. You can go the racking method if you want, depends on your room. I know a lot of people are starting out doing 3D printing from home. And if you're working from home in your bedroom, you haven't got a spare room or workshop, this is a better method to keep nice and sealed. Keeps the vapours and fumes, damp, from your air that you're breathing in, and also it keeps these nice and dry as well. Hope that helps you. Links are below. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe. If you've got any questions about 3D printing, the Bamboo Lab P1S or filament, what filaments I use, etc., message me below. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. It helps more than you know. Thank you very much. Bye bye.